Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm excited because we have some fresh fall and snow overnight. We have probably about 3 inches of snow, and I'm testing out this new snowblower right here. This is a new Cub Cadet 2X 30-inch EFI with Intellipower. So let's get started clearing this concrete area right here, which is about 30 by 40, and then I'll show you some other clips. Okay, here's where you check the oil right there. I did that, we're good to go. Here's where you add the fuel. And to start it, there's no choke because the EFI engine. Just simply turn that on. Wait for that noise to stop. The light comes on right there. It's a little hard to see in the bright light here. And then you go ahead and pull start it right here. And I found that it always seems to start on the first pull, which I'm really excited about. Alright, as you can see here, I did clear this off pretty quick. So on the snowblower, it has these shoes right here, so I have the unit raised up some. But right now, since I'm also going out and snowblowing my driveway, which has stone and gravel in it, I want to keep this raised up off the ground some. So if I want to change it, it doesn't take that long, but I'm happy with this right here. It's a lot better than going through 3 or 4 inches of snow. And a couple other things I really like about the snowblower, having these heated grips. That's a definite plus. You really can feel them after running it for about a minute, then the heat comes right through. You can shut them off if you want. The other thing I noticed is when you engage the auger and then you engage the speed going forward or in reverse, that locks it down. So that allows you to steer this and move forward or backwards with one hand. And then you can use your left hand here to control some of these other levers, because it seems like the wind is always changing direction on you. And it's nice to be able to quickly throw the snow a different way so it doesn't blow back into your face. Then down here you have a little trigger. If you squeeze that, that disengages the wheel on the left side, and the same on this side. If you pull that, it disengages the one on the right. So if you squeeze them both at the same time, then you can freewheel this back and forth. But I'm noticing as I'm clearing this off that sometimes I'll push those both in and then use my own power to push this, where it might be easier to let the machine do the turn and just like squeeze the one if I'm trying to make a left-hand turn. What I'm trying to perfect is my turns. It's almost like a zero-turn mower. When you first drive it, it's a little bit tricky trying to master your turns. This is very similar, it just takes a little practice learning when to disengage and engage each item right here. So it's pretty straightforward. It's really easy to learn. I do notice I still have a little bit that I can improve on in my turns, but I've only used it for 3 days, so we'll see how it goes. And I have another video with this right here that you can check out showing some maintenance to it. I'll have the link at the end of this video and down below in the video description if you want to check that out. Wow, we are really getting the snow today. So I have a quick random question for you guys. If you had a snow blower and you knew you were going to get a foot of snow and you had the entire day off in your home, would you wait until all the snow has dumped down and then snow blow at once? Or would you do it at the halfway point and then again at the very end? Please put your answer down below and let me know your reason why. Thanks.
Now let's take a look at doing some snow blowing when the sun goes down. It often gets dark where I live in the wintertime at 5 p.m. so you can see it really lights up that snow right there. And it has 2 bright LED lights on the top and then 1 in the front, so when you're moving your chute around you can definitely see between all 3 lights there what you're doing.
Hey guys, we're back here now, day 2 using the snowblower. So the first day was pretty close to 3 inches of snow, and I thought we were gonna get some more snow today because it was snowing a little bit, but as I'm looking on the sidewalk or the approach here, we only have about a ½ inch or so. Over here in the driveway, I definitely have probably a couple inches, so here's what we're gonna do to test the snowblower out. I'm gonna push all that snow right there over here quickly with the Cub Cadet Ultima all-season plow. I'll have a link down below and at the end of this video too if you want to check that out. So I'll have at least a couple widths of this, so 60 inches wide, so I can at least see how it throws this snow right here. This snow is a little bit heavier, so this is going to actually be a good test for the snowblower to see how far it throws snow. I'm going to try to get at least 5 to 6 inches deep if I can. All right, let's get the plow out and then we'll get the snowblower going. So this pile right here is probably averaging between like 8 and 12 inches. So let me give you a close-up of the pile and then we're gonna put the snowblower to the test. And this stuff is definitely heavy, it packs well. If you're making a snowman, this would be good stuff. When you're out snow plowing, the snow isn't always light and fluffy. Sometimes you have the wet, heavy stuff like this right here. So check it out. There's a little bit of dirt mixed in, nothing too bad. You can just see this mess right here. I think it's really thick down here. So this is what we're dealing with. All right, I'm excited because this is gonna be some heavy, wet stuff. I'm gonna fire it up, let it run for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna put it to the test. All right, so what do you think? 2 passes, and it threw all that heavy snow way off the driveway, which is nice. Very impressed with it. So I think I've had a chance now to really test this out. That 12-inch snow that was wet and heavy, it actually had a few stones in it, which I wasn't really crazy about, but you could hear a few of those making noise as it was throwing the snow way down there. So I'm just excited the way that the snowblower works. This is some interesting weather we're having. I just walked away for a little bit and all of a sudden the snow just started moving in. Well anyways, I wanted to show you if you don't want to pull start the snowblower, you can use a drop cord or extension cord like this. Check it out. Just plug this end in right here. Turn the key on. So now you just wait for that noise to stop. And then push this button right here, watch this.
So now we're going to take a close-up look at all the specs and the features of the Cub Cadet 2X 30-inch EFI Intellipower optimized performance snowblower. Down below here is a plate with all the replacement part item numbers, and then down below is the model number right there. And then here's a look at the fuel tank. It has a capacity of 5 quarts, and right down below, that's where you fill it with the oil. It holds 37 ounces. It has a 357cc engine, OHV E-Gov, 6 forward speeds, 2 in reverse. And right here we have the switch for the heated hand grips. You can turn them on and off. There's a left one. Here's the one on the right. These are just awesome. I'm loving those. If you take a look at the tires, they have a nice aggressive tread. They're size 16 by 6.5. X-Trek grip is what they're called. Then looking at the measurement across here, 30 inches. We have a height of 24 inches. Taking a look at the auger right here, there's some shear pins on there, several different ones. So in case you hit something really hard, instead of doing damage to the gearbox, you can replace the shear pins, which there's 2 right there that store right underneath the hand grips. And those blue adjustable shoes. And then there's a replaceable shave plate on the bottom. A 3-speed throttle with a key right next to it for on-off. And this lever right here adjusts the angle that the snow is thrown. And this right here controls the direction that the snow goes. And then this lever right here turns on the auger. And then pull the other lever and you start moving forward. Here we go.
Interesting thing I read in the owner's manual, this particular model right here, with it being an EFI engine, they recommend that you leave a full tank of fuel in it when it sits after the spring and all summer long and into the fall. Actually, I think our first snowfall was right around the end of October, which is kind of unusual. Then we had a long stretch, but there's a lot of February left here in Michigan, so you'll probably see this snowblower right here put to the test in some deeper snow again. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this, and then also follow me on Instagram. I'll have a link down below where you can find me there, and you'll see more pictures and this put to the test as well. So my goal of this video is to help you guys out. So if you're considering the purchase of the snowblower right here, I hope that I've been able to put it through all the tests so you can see if it's right for you. If you have any questions, please put them down below. I'll be happy to respond. And if you find this video interesting, informative, and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.